Hello? Hello? It gets better? It sure does. Hello? Ooh. Hi. Hi, it gets better, people. This is DEERE. It's DEERE here. And I'm one of the newest ambassadors for It Gets Better. So we're here. And today's gonna be really cute. We're just going to be hanging out, having a good time, getting ready with me. I'm gonna do my makeup. We're gonna do a little rainbow inspired pride look. Happy Pride. And just starting it off on the right foot. Hi, Bunny Lady Louise. Hello, Doladar. Hello, Playing the Angel. I have a special gift for you. Although I don't want to bother them, so maybe I'll put a photo real quick in case we run away. This is on the floor right next to me right now. Should I scoop her or should I leave her? How do we feel? Hi, Katie Kiss. How are you doing? It gets better because someday maybe a cat will be on your floor. I love It Gets Better, by the way. My mother loves It Gets Better. I remember when the project first started, I think it was in 2010, and my mom was like, she's just been such an advocate. All my life, all her life, she's been an advocate. And she's just like, she's so inspired by queer joy. So she's just like, I'm like doing fine in a happy home. And she's like, it gets better. Look at this video, you know? It's so cute. I think that I should scoop her. I think I should scoop her. First, I'm going to switch to my makeup scene. This is our introduction scene. It's a beautiful, beautiful little frame. I love the changing colors. However, we're going to be doing makeup and we need to see those details. We need to get up in there in that gig. So I do have this scene as well, just so we can be together. But just so that we can show her within this It Gets Better frame and world. Hello. Oh, she tried to run, but I got her. I vote leave her for now. Well, too late. I saw a scoop and we scooped. But I'll leave her alone in a second. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Does it get better? Oh, she said yes. I'm gonna leave her though. Because she did not want to be scooped. I had to scoop her real quick. She will hate it and the entire world and me. That's true, and I think she does, but hi baby. Hi baby, keep rolling on the floor. We'll just continue to enjoy this picture really quick. Wait. Look at that. Why isn't it not focusing? Oh, there we go. Focus, please. Look at her. That's my honey. Okay. So, here we are. It gets better. We're gonna do a nice little rainbow look. It's gonna be very special. I'm very excited to be an It Gets Better ambassador. I have been on this channel before. I was with Donna Tart once, and she was an ambassador at the time and invited me to get on ready. Oh, Leia's singing. She's saying it gets better. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Happy Tuesday. I'm very honored to be on the It Gets Better channel. Okay, so I've moisturized my face. Let's put some glue into our eyebrows. Okay. Just some glue in there. What do we think about rainbow makeup? I think it's very fierce and very slay and very gorgeous. What do we use to get moisture? Do you ever shop your stash? I feel like that is ridiculous because nobody lives like I do, where they accumulate a Sephora, a fully stocked Sephora's amount of products to have within their home. But I have options, so I no problem playing the angel. I used a Lancome serum called Visionaire, and it's for smoothing and softening. And then I used some Paula's Choice moisturizer on top. Can't wait to see how this turns out. Yeah, nice little rainbow with It Gets Better. Could be nice. Combing through the brow with the glue. Hi, dear on It Gets Better. Hello, Holly. Hello, Holly. How are you doing? Holly, I loved playing that game with you last night. It was really cute. It gets better once you have beaten that game. You have less things to dwell on and think of. You have a backlog of products from your Ipsy bag. Oh, absolutely. When you have the mail order delivery like services, honey, it's a blessing and it's a curse. Because some of those things, you're not going to use all of them. Who uses all of them? No one. Wish I could know what you meant. I wish I could say I knew what you meant. Holly, are you playing that again tonight? I feel like you should. Maybe into the late hours. Could be nice. Yeah, now that I've beaten it, in case anyone is wondering, we're chatting about Only Up, which is taking the world, Twitch, TikTok, our hearts, our minds, it's taking the world by storm. And it's very cool. I cancel my birthday plans to play it. You're gonna go see Jimbo? Is Lapin visiting? Putting some glue. We should. Do you want to reschedule your birthday, Holly? Like the physical bornness of it? Schedule it. That's alarming, Holly. But if that's what you want to do on your birthday, who's gonna stop you? Not me. You're changing your birthday to a later date. I love that. Thank you for doing that. So I can see you on your birthday. Okay. So that should be good with glue. Do we think that I set up these scenes correctly? I sure hope so. I think this looks good though. This looks like how I normally do it. And hopefully my voice is good. I had to reset up a few things. Did that get picked up? Did you hear that? Ooh, from the other room? I'm dropping things. Ooh. Is that Leia? Leia visited Holly, and I took this photo that you'll be very interested in. Yeah, that's good, Dola. That's not what we want. Let's put a nice little makeup on. I wanted to partner with It Gets Better because I just think that we need more queer joy. We need more places and platforms to focus on happy things, because I feel like there's so many. There's enough sadness in the world, and there's enough focusing on the sadness or the madness, stuff like that. And we need things where we're just like celebrating each other, celebrating our community, and feeling good and feeling nice. And that's what my goal is here today. Make some nice, pretty makeup that is just so cool and gorgeous. I have to go away respectfully. No problem, Holly. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you have a nice time wherever you're off to, wherever you're going. I did my makeup yesterday. Why am I missing one item? How peculiar. Where did I put it? Do you ever just like do the same thing every day and somehow you surprise yourself when you misplace something? Hi, Tarshi. Welcome to It Gets Better. Well, I guess I'll try to use something else. How peculiar. I guess I did my makeup in a rush and I put something where it didn't belong. Okay, it's fine. It's normal. It's all good. I am confused. Oh, here it is. I put it on. I was looking for my foundation. I put it on to the left of me when I usually put it to the right of me. Who knows why? I'm just quirky, I suppose. How are you doing today, Tarshi? Hi, Kukan. What's up, Kukan? Oh, I want to put primer on first. Putting on prime. So quirky, so random. Thank you for noticing. It Gets Better. Hello. Happy first ambassador stream. Thank you so much. It Gets Better. It's so nice to be so close to you on your channel physically. We're putting on primer. We're gonna put on a rainbow inspired makeup. Do you think that's nice? I think it'll be really, really cool. I love makeup. It's so like, it's just empowering. It's beautiful, it's empowering. You can change the way that you see life and the way life sees you. I like that art. That is so pretty. Also, just like the, I have it here, but I thought we're doing makeup, so we should probably see the details. New follower, hello Kukan, welcome to the It Gets Better fam. I really like these colors. I sort of wanted to be inspired by those colors, but maybe that'll be next time, because right now we're in Pride, so a rainbow would be so nice. I imagine the overlays will stay the same going towards the future. Hi, Sensible Salad. Hello, Babe Cake. Welcome, welcome to the It Gets Better channel, where we are focusing on queer joy, uplifting our community, gorgeously providing examples of happy, happy queer futures. And you too could stuff makeup into your eyes along with me right now, if you'd like. I'm happy to be here. Okay, we're primed. We're primed. And now it's time to put on some color corrector. Everyone should stuff makeup into their eyes at least once. Absolutely. It's fun. Shoving my pores full of product for fun and beauty reasons. There's nothing better. Okay. I sort of want to draw inspiration from my own picture. So the picture included on the It Gets Better socials is a look I did a while ago where it was, oh. Please hold. It's a look where I did like a colored liner, like a color liner where it goes from like yellow to pink to orange, I think, or yellow to orange to pink. Yeah, my inspo is myself. I inspire myself. If you can't pull inspo from yourself, who are you gonna pull inspo from? I grind a pretty shadow into a loose powder so I can wipe it over my face. No. You're saying that so aggressively. I think you should say it more delicately. I looked like I had a rendezvous with some mac and cheese. That's what RuPaul said. Yeah, I think that's the quote, right? Ooh. No big deal. No big deal. You just reminded me that I got Cheetos. Ooh, Cheetos are nice. Okay, so a little bit of foundation. This one I like because it's oil absorbing and it has a really nice texture to it. This is the Kimchi Cosmetics A Really Good Foundation, and I gotta say, I hate that name. I don't necessarily want every name to be like Sexplosion, Bad Girl, Nasty Gal, Motorcycle Chick, Lash, you know. That's overdone too, but I don't really like when it's just literally a description either. Like, A Really Good Foundation. is just like sort of, it's a description without saying anything at all. The Chester Cheetahfication of DEERE. Thank you. Yes. I almost typed something that I remembered. I have to behave. Dola, please ensure that you are being on very good behavior, because we don't want to be kicked out our first day out with it gets better. You'll find. But thank you for thinking it. I think you are PG-13 friendly when you choose to be. So we're doing our makeup here for the first time. I do my makeup very often. In case anyone here listening is not familiar with what I do, my name is DEERE Let's Play What You Fear, and I put myself in drags, showcase my artistic qualities, my humor, my personality, while usually, typically, my bread and butter, my ball and chain, if you will, trying to make it more horror themed. That just sounds sexy. What I like to do is play horror games. So I combine myself and my interests, such as my drag, my makeup, my fashion, my humor, like I mentioned, and I play horror games. And when it comes to the makeup, my aesthetic is... What would y'all say is my aesthetic? The first thing I think of is polish. I like my makeup to like look... I like it to look like a statement, but it also is finely crafted. It's intricate in a way. Blonde. Yeah, I do like that word. Blonde energy. Connor is deaf gay. Hello, Connor. Thank you for being gay. And yes, if anyone new here listening wants to visit my channel, I go live 5 days a week. And you can join me over on my Twitch after today. Drew's aesthetic is like shiny plastic, but also completely matte. It's so cute. I like that description. I am so inspired by like point of view, like the concept of a point of view, like seeing something from a certain side and seeing it as the artist intended. Like that as a concept is so, like the way that Disney, when you go to Disneyland, it's like they craft it so that like the ground is like, there are certain points where it's like the photo ops are like concave in a way so that the buildings look taller and like they use forced perspective. That's very cool. Like the engineering aspect of creating something that needs to be seen a certain way. Like that's so cool to me. Thank you for being gay. Of course. It's my pleasure. Your makeup is very neat. I like that because neat can be like, I just find it neat. And then there's also like, it's neat. It is well placed. It is placed in a way that is intentional, neat, tidy. Hi, Black Anime Artist. Welcome. How's it going? I literally remember seeing your makeup and thinking you had gloss on, and then I remember you turning and your lips still looking the same. I was in shock. I love that. I think that that stuff is so cool. Forced perspective. I just think of like action figures. When I was a kid, I loved action figures, and I'm sure that you can tell that I enjoy toys and things. But I love when a toy or a statue has like the shadow and the highlights painted on. I remember I had an action figure, and I don't have it anymore, of Cammy from Street Fighter. And it was by Resource, who was making a lot of pop culture like action figures. I remember that they had a Street Fighter line. I think they might have had a Resident Evil line. They definitely had like Doom or something like that. And they would be finely detailed, so they would have painted shadows. So like Cammy, her boobs and her abs and like the shadows between her braids in her hair, like all of these things were painted on and accentuated, and I just like that concept like somehow has stuck with me all my life. Tag yourself, I'm the Jabba the Hutt wearing Jabba the hat. Ta-da! I feel like a lot of people take art for granted, which makes me so grateful for all y'all here right now that enjoy art and see the time that it takes and the amount of skill that it takes. Oh my gosh, what did I touch? I'm getting this everywhere. Seriously, what did that touch? Must have just gotten a droplet. Do y'all like Star Wars? How do we feel about Star Wars? I love it because when you watch the old ones, like the 70s and the 80s ones, they are so 70s and 80s. The haircuts, the cut of like, I feel like the 70s was the top things that I think of in the 70s is the hair. So many people have like straight hair, or like men with really full beards. The lapels on like a button-down shirt, the legs, like flared pants. And then everything seems to have an orange feeling. I just watched Black Mirror, and there was an episode that takes place in the 70s, and it feels like everything has an orange filter. It's just, maybe the 60s was really cool, so they were like, we need everything to be burnt orange and yellow. But those are the most prominent colors. At least watch the original 3. You haven't seen anything playing the Angel? The original 3 are so fun. And there's puppets and Muppets everywhere. That's the most fun part for me, is all the aliens and the costumes and the wigs. I feel like whoever was doing the costuming was like, we need to make this really feel futuristic and different. So Princess Leia is going to have this like wild, ridiculous hair that is so impractical. And then they just left Luke with like a 70s shag. We want this to be timeless, and yet it is so a product of its times. I think that's what I enjoyed about the original 3 as a kid. There were all the Henson puppets. Yeah, they were so cool. I only remember being a kid and seeing the one robot with 4 arms, but other than that, IDK anything. Lola, do you think that playing the Angel means General Grievous? It's the only robot I can... Does he have lightsabers? Do you know what a lightsaber is? Did I play Jedi Survivor? I did. I didn't play Fallen Order though. But I only played it a little bit. But I'll be playing it actually, I believe tomorrow. I will be playing it tomorrow, which would be really nice. know what a lightsaber is? It's just a question. Hi Ninja Face, how are ya? The orange feeling might be from old pictures. My half-siblings are of an age, and looking at pictures from when they were younger, it's like, why are these orange? That's true. Old pictures, not your siblings are of an age. But that's true. Like the photographs are very faded from that time period. Natalie Portman's outfits. Natalie Portman is amazing. Okay, we're drawing stripes on, and I feel like these aren't even, but sometimes it's just like, oh well. I'm not trying to convince anyone that I'm not wearing makeup. Makeup where? Maybe a lick of makeup. Thought I could catch your stream here while I work. Yay! What are you working on? Or you don't have to share if you don't want to. My half-siblings are of an age. Just of an age. A lot of it held up over multiple decades. I feel like some of the most drastic changes in American culture, at least, I can only really talk about American culture. Like, I'm sure I've gotten different cultures, like, but all I can really think of are like really American media. But I feel like the 1920s was so different from the 1910s and before that. Like, it was like a turning point. But then the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, like, definitely there's a difference between the 60s and the 20s. But like, they're all like gradually changing. Like they kept like tight, like not tight, but like proper things. Like, generally speaking, about like film and stuff, like people always had like a properness to them, generally speaking. And then the 70s felt like everybody's just loose and tank tops and denim and stuff like that. Yeah, tailored. Tailored is the right word, absolutely. Thank you, Sensible Salad. And then the 80s, I don't know what, like, the 80s is the outlier because everything was dramatic. Like, popular culture, big hair, metal bands, Dynasty, like, shoulder pads. Like, what happened to the 80s? We went from being tailored, like you said, Sensible Salad, in the 60s and prior, to being just loose and casual and gorgeous and feeling yourself in the 70s. And that even includes like disco, and like people are dressing up and they're wearing caftans, they're wearing loose, they're wearing sequins, they're wearing nothing. And then you go to the 80s and it's like a clown parody, like tailored outfits that have the biggest shoulder pads, the heaviest, most dramatic colored makeup. What happened? 80s wedding dresses were a crime in fashion. I appreciate it because I'm a drag queen, obviously. So like I can appreciate something that isn't like literally like beautiful or fashionable. Like I can like appreciate a different quality to it, but it's like, what happened? I love the 80s though. Hi Minx. Minx, you're here. You ran here. Can we get some DEERE runs in the chat, please? And any other runs that y'all have? I'd love to see runs in the chat. I love that Trashly started a trend. I hope she's proud of it. Because it's hilarious. Thank you so much. Look at all y'all. We're running. I love Elix's, how she like comes forward. Like it's not just like she's going up from running, it's like she's like it's 3D. I didn't know you have one. I have one! Playing the angel. Do you love it? Are you obsessed? Are you hooked? $3D mono. Minx, when are you gonna make one? She's not running away, she's coming after you. Yeah, that's the hag. When I was doing mine, I was channeling like, I'm late, I need to get where I'm going. So I included the little face. Like it might be hard to see like from there, but it's like I thought about making some new cursed emotes just for fun. You should. You know what's funny is I have some friends that like stopped streaming or like stream occasionally, and I still subscribe to them because I want those emotes. Like I don't want to give them up. Got places to go. It's true. Okay. This mug is coming together. Y'all are so silly. I'll watch a YouTube video so I can learn to make an emote. I think you've got it in you. I think you could do it. Who needs eyebrows? Minx says as she shapes them on the daily. This is my favorite emote ever. I will never get over this damn running emote. Thank you. It's so fast. Yeah, I wanted it to like be a little bit different. Each one is a little bit different. We're not just copying the runs. I wanted it to be like Trashly's, how hers is like fast and erratic. I do like Eve's emote, how it's like Hi Adamantium, welcome. Feel free to lurk. Thank you for being here. Welcome to It Gets Better. So we have our face mostly contoured. Mostly. And now we can add some powder. Minx, do you ever do like a rainbow kind of makeup or like a flag inspired makeup color arrangement? If y'all don't know Minx already, Minx is a member of the Stream Queens. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm the founder of Stream Queens, which is a Twitch-based team that includes all drag artists. And Minx is a local legend in her local scene in Arizona. I thought about it this year. You should. It's fun. You're not going to do it at Pride. When? Doing Dragon 110 degrees. That's Minx. That's Minx boots. She's talented. You'll find. This concealer is concerning me. Are we going bad, Mama? Every seat in splash zone when I twirl, sweat everywhere. Minx, that is wild. And you still do it. Nothing gonna stop you from twirling. What foundation do I use? I use a mixture of many things. I put in the center of my face, a nose and across cheeks. Really good foundation by Kimchi. Everywhere else, I use the Estee Lauder Full Coverage Maximum Cover. And then over my eyebrows, I use the Studio Finish NW20 MAC Concealer. So it's a combination of many things. I like the foundations a lot, but I feel like they don't cover the grooves of the eyebrow cover that well. Like a more like creamy one works better. But I don't really like the creams over the face. I like the liquids better. Minx, you use the green, what is it called? The green setting spray? Green marble? Bitch loves that one. I bought it, but I have never tried it. Kim's foundation? I've heard her products are nice, but I've never tried them. Love green marble. I need to order more. I've been using Kimchi's lately. Kimchi. Kimchi, the icon, the diva, the legend. I don't know why, whenever I see that Lady Leia emote, I think of Naya. That Naya costume that I cosplayed a few weeks ago. It really is the Naya Lady Lay collaboration. So we're gonna use some setting powder. I love how it looks with setting powder. Like, it just makes everything blend in a little bit. Isn't contour cool? It's just like lines on the face. Oh, Kim. I thought you meant Kim Kardashian. Why did I think that? I just mentioned kimchi. Why did I think you meant Kim Kardashian? Kimchi's makeup is very nice. High quality and affordable. You're like, I want to try Kim's makeup, and I'm like, never tried it, never will. Did you know if the planet died, it wouldn't be alive? That's so sad to hear. That's so sad, Dola. You really spelled. I didn't know Kim Kardashian made makeup. She does. She has makeup lines. They do it all. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab some water. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna continue to paint and put on a nice look for It Gets Better. Woo! Love you. Hello. We're back. Hey. I have a tortilla. Just a little snack for me. Do we like tortillas? Playing the angel, you don't know anything about the Kardashians? Yeah, well, you don't need them. Just a raw tortilla? Yeah. It's nice. You don't like just an empty, plain tortilla? Also, calling a tortilla raw? That doesn't sit right for me. Something's off with that statement. Just tortilla break, though. I think it's nice. Tortillas, they're so tasty. They are. Mmm. Mm-hmm. That's good, y'all. A tortilla with a bit of butter. Base, honestly. You were so right for that. I just thought, why not have a tortilla? When you were a kid, you would take an entire tortilla and just douse it in tapatio. That sounds yum. Dola, you should try it. I think the tortillas are just so yum. Drink tapatio. Oh. I do like it. What is, like... I don't know the history of hot sauces, but tapatio is, like... either Mexican or at least used on Mexican food, right? And then... what is it? Rooster sauce? What is it? Why am I blanking? What is the rooster one? That one's used on a lot of Asian food, but I think it's good with other stuff. Tabasco sauce, I do not like. What is up with Tabasco sauce? Where does that come from? If we were having, like, eliminate a hot sauce, Tabasco sauce, it doesn't do it for me. She doesn't do it for me. Szechuan? No, not Szechuan. What's the rooster sauce? Why am I blanking? Sriracha. Sriracha's so yum. I don't know where sriracha's, like, from, but I know that, like, you can get it at a lot of different, like, Asian cuisine, and I love sriracha sauce. Oh, it's hot. Ooh. Good to know. Oh, Valentina? Valentina's yummy. I love spicy. Okay, so I think I'd like to do my eyebrows first. Sometimes I want to do it after the eye makeup. Sometimes I want to do them first. Today feels like a first kind of day. You knew that? Right. That's good. Tapatio Doritos. Like, you put it on it, or like you can get them like that? I would try it either way. I would love it. it's official. It's an official collab. The Tapatio man is on the... Not the Tapatio man. That's when you know it's legit. Alright. You miss spicy foods, your mouth is okay with them, but your stomach is not. That's fair. That is fair. I want to be a spicy food. Spicy's nice, Chad. So glad I live here now because they were hard to find in Tennessee, but here they're everywhere. Oh, nice. Hi, Chad. How are you? Hi, Nicole. Nicole. So nice of you to join us on It Gets Better. We're just having a nice little paint session. Hope you're having a very nice day. Love this for you. Thank you. Isn't It Gets Better so nice? I love It Gets Better. I mean, we get enough queer trauma everywhere, and It Gets Better is really nice because it focuses specifically on like uplifting storytelling and positive inclusion and representation. Not that other people don't, but it's just It Gets Better is dedicated completely 100% to that, which I love. Inspiring the children, inspiring the youth. And so I just became an It Gets Better ambassador on Twitch. And why not ring it in with a beauty makeup inspired by rainbows for Pride? Happy Pride, everybody. Am I doing a look inspired by makeup and beauty? Yes, Chad. Isn't it nice? Times like these call for organizations like It Gets Better because it is rather scary out there, especially as of recent. Absolutely. And I think it's really nice to, like, false media, not false media, but like media is perpetuating false narratives, and so it's nice to just have queer stuff produced by queer people for queer people, where it's just like sunshine, rainbows, sparkles, nice, just positive energy, none of that other stuff. Because we deserve happy things. We deserve happy endings. We deserve to have stuff that's just for us and is good energy. It was such a chill time over here. No trolls that I can remember, and everyone was so nice. That's nice. No trolls. That's wild. That's good. Where is... There it is. We'll be seeing sunshine and sparkles on your face too, or just rainbows. I was thinking about incorporating some sparkle effects, Chad. You might just be solidifying it. Some white to cut the eyebrow. I gotta tell y'all something cute. So I mentioned my parents liking It Gets Better, right? I told my mom that I was appearing on this channel, and she was so excited. She was like, "Oh my gosh, when are you gonna be there?" So like, I think that she's either lurking or she's tuning in or she's gonna be watching it after, but like, my mom was so excited to hear that I'd be on this channel. She's just such a big ally and advocate for the community. Which is super duper special. I love that, but I'm not surprised parents have always been supportive. They're so cool. I talked to them on Sunday, and they were like, "We think you are so great." And my mom was like, "You are so great. Your brother is so dull." But she was kidding. But it was so funny. I'm like, Mom. She's like, your brother likes cigars. Speak of the devil. Speak of my mother. My mother is here. She's watching. Everybody be on good behavior. You're just tuning in, right? You didn't hear anything I said? Hi. Hello there. Gazalma, do you have any words to share regarding It Gets Better right now? We're on It Gets Better's Twitch Live. And do you have any thoughts about It Gets Better? No pressure. I'm looking at these eyebrows. Eyebrows are sisters and not twins. That's what untalented people say. That's what I'm saying today. That's for sure. Hi, Caters. We are doing a rainbow inspired look. It Gets Better is nice. As I as well think that. I think that It Gets Better is very nice. Hi, Thomas Vincent. A sister-sister situation. They're twins, but they've never met. Yeah, and they are completely different. It does get better. All the insecurities that you have early on get sorted out, and you too can be a celebrity like DEERE. Inspiring words, you heard it here. Thank you, Gazelma, for such an inspiring story. You're changing lives. Dola, can you screenshot that? Oh, thank you for pinning that. My mother, everyone. That is hilarious. Thank you so much for sharing. Thomas Vincent, I'm doing wonderful. It's a dream come true to be on It Gets Better's channel. Because like my mother said, there is freedom in being yourself, and someday many of your insecurities will be resolved or be different, at least. Because not everything is forever. Any bad times can be resolved through your community. I think anyway. I want these eyebrows to be just a little bit different here. She's mother. So true. It won't stop crashing. Oh no, sensible salad. That's terrible. Okay. That's enough eyebrows for now. I'm just gonna soften the start here. Just looking at the eyebrows. I'm looking at them too long. We will do some other stuff. I was in such a rush yesterday. I don't even know where half my stuff is. There it is. I was dying at you calling the kid a freak. Well, he is a freak. It was so much fun. I had a blast. I want to keep putting more on these eyebrows. I don't know if that made any difference, but is that game frustrating? It is frustrating, but I think it's rewarding as you like progress. Okay, this is my old marker. I have a new marker somewhere. Iconic. It's the one I've been using, right? That has to be. How do I misplace the things that I use every day? Well, it's fine. I've got a backup here, and that's why we have backups in case we need them. So I'm sketching out my liner here. Some texture in the eyebrows. Okay, cool. Okay. I'm gonna fill in the eyeliner, and then we are gonna get started on the rainbow effect. And I want the rainbow effect to be like subtle in a way on the top of the eye, but then I want it dramatic under the eye. Where did I put the top to this? I'm such a mess. Oh, I set it in it. No wonder I couldn't find it. Pride is important because somewhere out there, there's a confused teenager who still thinks maybe being dead is better than being gay, and that's not okay. Thank you for sharing that. That's morbid, but that's the truth. That is, it is important to have just positive influences and positive representations, because then you can feel inspired to be like, okay, maybe these tough times are temporary. Absolutely. Gazelma popping off with the back. Hello, Donatart. DEERE being the newest ambassador. Could be nice. It started with you. That was my first time I was on this channel. It was very, very nice. How are you, Donatart? Yesterday you were gifted a subscription on my channel. Was it someone just gifting you one, or were you like lurking? Was it like a random gift that happened to come upon you? For those just tuning in, Gazelma is my mother, like not my drag mom, like my mom. And she's spilling facts. And Donut, I have to tell you, my mom loved the segment, your segment that I was featured in. She loved it. It's Gazelma approved. I see pops and plushies. Yes. Which one's your favorite? What do you like? Maybe it was just outing me as a lurker. Maybe. Very wild. What do I use for the black lid? Caters, this is Inglot number 77 AMC liner. And it is the industry standard for a thick liner or a smoky eye. You can use it as liner like I am. You can use it as a thin liner. You can use it as eyeshadow blended out. But it is long wearing, solid black, waterproof, non-smudging. I've had a problem with other products where, like, see the fold in the eye? It'll collect there. It'll like start to break, crack, and start to collect in the different folds of the eyes. And this product is resistant to that. Maybe it'll happen if you wear it super, super, super long. Maybe it'll happen if you put like moisturizer or too much like eye primer under it or something like that. But generally speaking, it is the best. Absolute favorite. The gel liner, absolutely. Hello, Bondman. Dropped your a follow. Thank you so much. Hi. The little blue squid thing. That's Taco. That's from Kid Robot. Isn't that adorbs? Just chilling with Jabba. Having a good time with Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt's my favorite. I love how the liner looks just alone. Like, I know that it becomes something new when you have other details to take it into somewhere else, but it's very like Susie and the Banshees. And it's just like that. What do I use to take it off my makeup? Lately, I've been using a little bit of makeup remover on a makeup eraser. So it's like this little pad that's washable. You wet it with hot water, and then I put a little bit of makeup remover on it, and it's just... and it comes right off. It's actually very convenient. Okay, so I said I wanted to do like a thin kind of liner type of moment. So let's do that. The only color I'm worrying about is but I'm gonna use this. Okay, it'll be fine. It'll be normal. It'll be fine. It'll be gorgeous. Susie and the Banshees. Susie Sue is fierce. So I sort of want to start with fight. So I'm going to use this palette by Misty G Quartz, the gorgeous Misty G Quartz herself. I'm going to wet them with Anastasia setting spray. It says basically all the colors I want. Hello, Holly. You're looking pretty on the It Gets Better channel. Thank you. The way I've got your eye makeup for some reason reminds me of Kiss. Yeah, Kiss. Absolutely. It's very like rocker. It'll evolve into something else, but I'm with you. I see it. I'm done with work. That's nice. Holly, I love it. Gazalma is here. Gazalma's watching, so be on best behavior, Holly. Don't be rude. Why would I be rude? I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay. No problem, Dola. I'll be nice to a local wig. Look at Holly trying to not be rude. Yeah, thank you. Okay, I want to zoom this in a little bit. I'm gonna go in with some yellow. I can tell this is already gonna be nice. It's already gonna be pretty, please. Beautiful already. I'm using cake liners. So if you want bold, 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 unapologetic, loud, pride kind of colors, I would definitely go with a cake liner because you can wet it with setting spray and you can like really get the color there. Like, look at that. Hello, RGB. Welcome. Interesting. Very interesting. Have you seen those Made by Mitchell color case palettes? No. Are they nice? It's giving candy corn at the moment? Absolutely. That means I'll have to bring this back. Gotta bring it back for Halloween. Like a cake liner, but not activated? No, I'm putting setting spray in it. And just wetting it with a teensy tiny little baby girl brush. No, this odd palette. Oh, okay. I'll send it to you as impersonate. Got you. Got you. They're liners, but they're not activated? Lolipuffs, thank you so much for the 100 bits. It gets better. Very slay, very slay. Beauty Bay. Let me take a look. Ooh, Color Case Cosmetic Paint Palette, the Electrics. This looks like it's creams. It looks like it's a case of creams, but maybe not. Yeah, paint palette with a spatula brush. So it's like this one that I have from Matt. I would assume. So you dip into them with small brushes or your preferred tool, and you can paint it up. As a queer content creator, how do you feel about Klondike bars? Those are the ice cream bars that are like covered in chocolate and nuts, right? I want one. I'd like to have one. I think it's unfair that I don't have one right now. How do you use creams if you have the oiliest eyelids in the universe. I would use them on the face rather than on the eyes in that case. I think that products like that are really cool, but they're not like that practical. I'm adding a touch of pink in there. And a touch of lavender. Remember the NYX goodie bag had that bright blue cream that I loved, but there's just no way. Oh! Have you tried it? This is waterproof. This is like really, really, really long wearing from how I've used it, but I've never, I have used it directly on the lid, just not that often. But it's super, super pretty. It's waterproof. It is so long wearing. Like, whenever I do a big blown out like blue, I use that as a base, and I just use like a fluffy brush to like just blend it out. So it's just a. I think I gave my bag to Casey. What the hell, Dola? Dola, you're sick. Dola, you're ill. You must be stopped. That is so sad. Dola, please. Okay, I've got this really nice NYX blue liner. You stole her bag, you witch. Yeah, but you could have stolen my bag, which was her bag. I did steal it by accident. It wasn't on purpose. I love cream paints. I use only cream paints on my eyes for drag. Absolutely. Well, I love creams too. It's just, like Dola said, you have to be careful if it's waterproof or not, but I think a lot of them are waterproof. Okay, I'm gonna be very, very controversial and brave here, and I'm gonna use a green, which will definitely chroma out later when I'm on my own channel. But for It Gets Better, I think it's important to have the green. Yeah, the green is really pretty. I want to adjust this with some powder shadows now that we've got the base here. Even if your face, it will still do that. What are we? Oh, if it's green? Yes, yes. It will absolutely chroma out. Yeah. Chroma key is really interesting. Interesting stuff. But if you're gonna do a rainbow look, then, you know, wear some green. Even if it chromas out, it's fine. My baby is singing for her dinner, which is an hour early. It's not your time yet, puss. Sabinache, hello. Welcome, welcome. You like this? Thank you so much. When did I start doing drag? In 2016, but I was a makeup artist for years and years and years and years and years before. Like, before I did drag, my job was makeup artist. Yellow. Yes. So I was a makeup artist for like, I've been a makeup artist for like 15 years, and then I've been doing drag for nearly 7 years. Ooh, this is pretty. I wish that it just had a little touch more of a red, because I feel like that's what's really missing. So I'm gonna try to add a touch of red. Sorry for your typo. No, don't be sorry. Thank you for your question. Yeah, I feel like that's giving it. Hi, Hebe. Is this your only account you stream on? DEERE is my account. This is It Gets Better, so we're on It Gets Better's channel as one of their ambassadors. Are you gonna wear rainbow plastic lashes from Party City? Yes, Chad. Thank you for asking. So I'm appearing on this channel today just as one of their ambassadors, having a good time, doing some makeup, and yeah, being a part of the community of queer creatives. If you don't know It Gets Better already, definitely check them out. showcasing positive queer people all across America. And it truly does get better. But my name is DEERE, and I play What You Fear. If you like scary games and you like drag, visit my Twitch. Yeah, that's pretty. Fun. I think you should do what Chad said. Yeah, Chad has a lot of ideas, doesn't he? Okay, I'm gonna do my nose. Hi, honey. Chad, the space that I cleared out over there, next to the shelves, she has been loving going right there today. I took a very beautiful picture, Chad. This is my star, Leia. Look at her, she's nice. Hebe, do you like my rainbow? She has a small head. She really does. She really, truly does. Where's my studio fix? Where's my fix? I am misplacing everything. Why am I disorganized? I'll use this one. It's so rainbow. Thank you. My name is DEERE. I play What You Fear, or what Lady Lay says when people raid her. My name is Lady Lay. I'm from Aotearoa, New Zealand. I love all things horror, and I stream as much as I can in drag a week. Hi, honey. Do you want to say hi? Come here. Hey. Come here. Hey. Hey. She's rubbing on my corset. Hey. Get away from that. Oh. Girl, why are you rubbing on my corset? Baby. Oh, she's out of here. I leaned too close to her and she said, bye. Rubbing on My Corset is the title of my debut album. Well, sounds nice. Can't wait to get it. Okay, I've got every color in the rainbow on the brush that I use to do my nose, so that's alarming. The Naya wig? Oh yeah, that would look good with this. That is quite the wig. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. The makeup is so bright, even though it's just a fine little line. I feel like you could see it from across the room. I agree. It's quite nice. New follower to It Gets Better. Welcome. Lovely to have you. Thank you so much. My kitten came out when she heard Leia's faint meow. Kitten. That's nice. What color is your kitten? What's your kitten's name? She's all white with blue eyes, named Kyrie. Cute. I wonder what Leia's meows meant. Like, what is it, a distress call? Like, what did it mean to the kitten? Is that the only cosplay you've done from DVD? I've done Chrysalis Naya. I've done Graphcrafter Naya. I've done Stockholm Art Festival Naya. I've done Stockholm Syndrome, like the schoolgirl Naya. So that's 4 Nayas. I've also done the pig once. And I did Jill when she came out in her wetsuit look. But that's a Resident Evil, so I don't know if that completely answers the question. Hi, baby. She's meowing. She's going wild. Hi, Crack. I'm so sorry you're sad. I think a lot of us feel happy though. I think what's sad is if everything is really bleak and serious to you. I think you should find something that brings you joy. And focus on that. Because for some people, believe it or not, they have different interests. And something like this might speak to them. RGB. Thank you, Kukan. Yeah, still of course. We'll all shut up for you. some blush. I want to do this Trixie blush. I'm just going to mix these two colors together and give a nice fleshy cheek. I think most of us are sad as it's the end of Pride Month. So true. But every day can be Pride. As long as you're gay. Or LGBTQIA plus identifying, you know? I love blush. Some people might say it's my favorite. I'm gonna add some highlighter on the cheekbones. The way the light hits the cheek. A touch of sparkle. Oh, Caters, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Coming together. Okay. I want to do some fun under eye. I love Pride. I think Pride is fantastic. Where did I put the... Here it is. So I want this to be like sort of similar to the top, but sort of blocks of color, rather. Hi, honey. You still have an hour before your feeding time. She is wilding. Do you hear this? Is that Leia? Leia's here, Holly. Do you have anything to say to her? Oh, she's rolling. She's rolling on the ground. I really love her, please, and that she's perfect. Leia, Holly, who is your friend, who you've met, she says that you're perfect. And that she loves you. That was an afterthought, though. She's licking her paw. I think she understands. I feel like the zebra gum. Do y'all know the zebra gum? It has like a rainbow wrapper, doesn't it? You don't think you have it in Canada? What is it called? Zebra stripe gum. Weren't there rainbow ones? Or am I making that up? The wrapper was a temporary tattoo. Okay. Good to know I didn't make it up. Canada's limited on things. We got rainbow ice cream. Ooh, rainbow ice cream sounds nice. This looks so fun, doesn't it? Why is that a thing? Hello! The colors are so nice, thank you. We're just painting for It Gets Better. It's really fun. Any chance to be prideful is a day to celebrate, I think. And now I want to just like reinforce this with shadow like we did on the top. Can't wait to see the finished look. It's gonna be fun. Let's see, let's open this one. That thing that Holly posted is disgusting. Oh no. I'll have to look. Ooh, that's pretty right there. Oh. There was a large scorpion? Excuse me? Was it in your backyard? I've literally never seen a scorpion in the 10 years I've lived here. Wow. Well, Holly lives somewhere. That orange to like pink to purple. Ooh. That's pretty. Pretty, pretty. I sort of want to do one more detail here to emphasize. I feel like Rainbow Bright. So just like a white line under that, I feel like it just gives it something extra. Scorpions glow under a black light. The more you know. There we go. Why does a scorpion glow under a black light? Louis, my idiot son, will find one and want to be its friend. I know it. He's sick. Yes, he is very sick. And he will absolutely want to do that. I assure it. I assure it. I assure you. Okay. This eye is looking really good. Is this your first summer there, Holly? You moved there in the fall, didn't you? We're putting in a contact beautifully. Not their silly little guys, Dola. Just a silly little guy. Okay. Let's put our lash on. It could be nice. I'm gonna go with my gorgeous Kiss lash here. That'll be nice. Yes. Oh yes. I cannot believe you found a scorpion. That is horrible. I can't imagine you screaming though. Okay, I'm gonna set my face. I'm liking how this pride look is coming together. Holly, do you like rainbows? Do you find rainbows to be really nice? Or no? Let's line the lips. I like rainbows, especially in the form of makeup. Mm-hmm. Me too. And I'm grateful to It Gets Better having me, because this has been a ton of fun. I'm gonna do a nice nude lip to support the colorful eye. Principal salad. That's wild. try to avoid going to the desert. Hi, Evanesque. Being live and giving me something to listen, watch while sewing this undervest? Of course. Thank you. I'm having a good time. Although I'm worried about Holly and her scorpion friends she's made today. I didn't like knowing that we had them in the area. Scary. I like how this has devolved into freaky critter chat. Okay. Holly knows how to derail a conversation and have it snowball into who knows what. I love it. That made the most atrocious sound. Yeah, why does it squeak like an old door? I've been noticing that lately. This is my favorite lipstick. It did not used to do this. Let's do that again. There it is. Why did it do that? It sounds like a metal. Sorry, Dolan. Hello. Hi, honey. Yeah? Mwah. She would fight a scorpion? She definitely would. She would, no question. Nice, pretty lip. There's a lash on. Oh, I love this lash. Thanks for following. It gets better. Slay the world. The only part currently living in Alaska. Oh my gosh. Alaska. Have you seen a moose? Or a polar bear? What's the most common animal there? Probably a type of bird. Thank you, Dola. Time has flown. We're gonna add some white highlights to the lips. Plenty of mousse, contrary to most, I don't like them. They're cute though. Yes. Some sparkles. Fun. I wanted it to look sort of like cute, more fun. The sparkles are cute. Thank you so much. Can we get some sparkle emotes? Yes. Thank you, everybody. Let me just add one more thing. Oop. Thank you so much. I know, right? Love the sparkles. Thank you, Gazelma. Thank you so much. I just wanted it to feel like fun and special and magical, because Pride is a magic time. Cute. I want one more sparkle on both cheeks. Sparkles usually come in sets of 3, right? Absolutely love. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. A little bit of shadowing on the side. Goes a long way, I think. I think that's pretty good. Let's go put a wig on. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere, y'all. It's just gonna be a few minutes. I'm gonna try to be as quick as I can. And I'm gonna show you the final look. And it'll be really nice. I'll be back soon. Love you all so much. Talk amongst yourselves about being queer and what it means to you. Scorpions or grilled cheese. Whatever you'd like. Be right back. Love you. Hello! Thank you so much for waiting. Apologies. Are we ready to see? Hi, everybody. Okay. Welcome back. Thank you. One, two, three. Ta-da! Ta-da! Let's zoom it out a little. Hey! What do we think? How are we feeling? Pretty? Pretty, nice, colorful, rainbow. It gets better. Woo! I think this looks pretty good. Look at the colors. We put some sparkles. We've got the pretty hair. Ooh. I feel like we really went there. I feel like we really, like, did it. I think this was a perfect look to celebrate becoming an It Gets Better ambassador here on the It Gets Better Twitch channel. And y'all will be seeing me again gracing this page. Just because I did my makeup here doesn't mean it's over. It keeps getting better and better. I like it. I think this is nice. And I agree with you. I did read some of the chat while I was gone. I think that the internet is such a fantastic thing because way back when you'd have to go to the gay bar, find queer people in person, which is, are they, aren't they? The internet is awesome because queerness isn't always something that you can see on the outside. Maybe for some people, maybe if they're dressed like this, sure, it can be seen on the outside. But for a lot of people, queerness is an aspect to the identity that is not always a physical component. And so the internet is awesome because you can seek out your community and learn more about yourself and others too. Thank you so much. It Gets Better. Sorry I had to be away for a few moments to change, but it was worth it, I think. In case any of you are new to me, !DEERE if you'd like to follow my Twitch channel or my TikTok, Instagram, you know, follow me on my different socials. It would mean a lot. But also follow, if any of you are coming here to see me specifically, follow the It Gets Better channel. It's such an amazing resource for fun, happy, inspiring queer people because it truly does get better. The hard times are just times that are hard. That's something that I learned from Animal Crossing, but I think it's true. It's, we'll get through it, and we'll get through it together. Yes, thank you for having me. It Gets Better. It was really nice to be here, and I truly do think that it's an amazing organization, so I'm like honored to be an ambassador. And look at what we did! We're pretty! If y'all like what I do, definitely follow my Twitch channel because I'll see you soon over there. Hey! Beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, pretty, breathtaking, bewitching, glamorous, never been done before. Thank you for noticing. And I love this bot that that does a quick info because you can learn so much from it. I'll read it. The It Gets Better project was born in the digital space. From the launch of its very first video in 2010, the organization has evolved to become a global multimedia platform capable of reaching and empowering millions of young LGBTQ+ people every year. Its special brand of storytelling has traversed the world and taken up residence in 19 countries across 4 continents in 8 languages. Learn more at itgetsbetter.org. GRWM.org. I could not say that better myself. Definitely go check it out. Learn about It Gets Better and tune in next time. Thank you so much for having me. Ooh. I'm surprised. I was like, I'm gonna give myself 3 hours. I think that it'll be a good amount of time. And then I was like, am I gonna finish way early? But no, we finished right on time. I'm shook. Ooh. Hey. All right, y'all. I'll see you in cyberspace. Love you all so much. See you soon. It gets better. Love you. Bye-bye. Oh, actually, does Leia want to say bye? Leia just screamed. Hold on. It gets better. Ooh, the chair is spinning. Woo! Hi, Leia. Oh. Hi, Leia. Does it get better? I think it gets better. Yeah, that's what that blink means. Ooh. She wanted to lay there. See you later. See you next time. Love you all so much. See you soon. Bye.